Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M46 Patton Tier 9 American medium tank. It's located on the north spawn of Pilsen and it's under the command of TeaDrunk. Game started. He's got 2 marks on the barrel. He's used to this tank by now and he's got a fairly decent gun. She's showing he's got plenty of rounds of APCR and he's selected one straight away. He's got the 105mm gun. He's got 390 alpha and a very decent DPM. Now, as you know, the M46 Patton, the replacement for the Pershing, it's well, it's got good gun depression, good gun. Oh, now didn't penetrate that Progetto. He's in a tier 10 game. He's tier 9. Now, the EBR was the guy who actually found that Progetto. Let's hope he gets back safely. He's jockeying for position here, and by doing what he's doing actually and turning around means that he can move away from his firing position quickly without getting hit. That's it, very nicely located there, but he doesn't want to be seen from the side. A lot of people say, why do you turn your rear to the enemy? Well, it is so you can utilize the faster forward speed of these vehicles and get away from the firing position as quickly as you can as soon as you've been spotted. Okay, EBR's having a quick look over on the west. Oh, he's found someone! It's an Object 140 and a T-54. And TeaDrunk puts a round into the T-54. He didn't use the gun. He didn't use the bush mechanic, but he is in a position to get away if he does get spotted. I don't think that Progetto could see him. And now we've lost sight of the enemy. The EBR lost a lot of hit points during that battle. And now he's down to 1% of his health. He's in a very poor state. 17 hit points left. He probably won't last very long. And we're changing position. In fact, actually, we just told the Leopard to turn around and come back this way. And he's doing so. He's coming. And I think that's because... Oh, we've lost the EBR. I think it's because TeaDrunk knows that the enemy is going to come around that corner. Yep, and he's indicating that on the map. Or is it the Progetto's indicating that? Well, anyway, he's actually believing that the enemy is coming up the east side of the map. And obviously he wants to ensure that they can deal some damage on the enemy when they do get to the cap. For the moment, he's going into the factory area. I'm wondering now if he's considering that the enemy must be weak on this side if they've got guys on the other side of the map, and that maybe he can get around the corner. Those are the hulls of the Hetzers that have not been built yet. Still got nothing to shoot at. Progetto will spot anyone who comes over from that direction. Oh, there they are. The E50's first one. Puts a round into him. This is looking a pretty dicey game now. Fairly difficult. Because we're being compressed into the northwest corner of the map. The enemy seems to have occupied the rest of the space. They're working their way through the factories. We're still only 1 tank down, but that could change. Object 140, the other side of that factory. Moving about. And the Udas has been spotted. And that's the medium tank, not the tank destroyer. He's just around that corner. Okay, he's coming to view briefly, but then disappeared again. I think the Leopard was trying to engage him. He's headed this way. Oh, and he's gone. Good. Okay. Oh, we just took around from the E50. Are we going to respond? Yeah, well, we fired one back and we took another round, this time from the Object 430. We lost a huge amount of hit points, but we bounced the next round. Took a round in the tracks. Oh my god, we're losing hit points here. The enemy's really punishing us. Now down to 35% of health. This is going to be a really difficult game, I can see it. Now, I didn't mention when we started the game that TeaDrunk actually came into this battle with 2 other players in platoon. Serbia, Matun, Blog, we'll just call him Dave 1 and Dave 2. AE Phase 1 is Dave 1, and Phase 2, well, not Phase 2, the other one, Dave 2, is Object 705, and he's already dead. Oh, good shot there on the Progetto 65. 449's a high roll. Looks like there's some within that factory there, and the 705 is keeping them from coming out. And we're using the bush mechanic there to good effect. They're getting stunned by Arty as well. That was a tracking shot, the 705. And he gets him, takes him out of the game. Now remember, this tank's got good DPM. The gun's pretty average, really. It's a 105. Not that great in the way of penetration values, but it does the job. And he's just checking to see, has he got a shot? No. The enemy's pulled back into the factory temporarily. I think they realised that it was pretty hot coming out that factory. They were getting hit, and hit hard. They may try to flank around. AE Phase 1, Dave 2, he's actually down. Oh, no, he just got killed. He only had 27 hit points left. That's Serbia Matuni. So he's lost his platoon mates, and we just lost the 705 as well. This puts the Progetto as the nearest tank to the enemy, and he's holed up in that corner. There's just the Leopard prototype, TeaDrunk, and the GWE 100 in this corner, along with the M53, M55. So everyone's sort of like trying to hold the enemy off from this corner of the map. Right, there's the Emil. He's trying to pull back to use the bush mechanic. Takes the Emil out. Good shot there. That was almost a snapshot. You notice how quick the gun 8 dials in on target. It really is very, very quick. Both Arty's firing into that corner. That's where the Object 430 is. Oh, but we just lost the M53, M55 to their Progetto. So somebody fired back. Leopards decided to go down, and that's a bad move because he got spotted straight away. He's been hit. We're going for the E50. Got him. He's out the game. Changing position slightly in the bush. Leopard got down into the ditch. Well, he's actually beside the ditch. He's using that wall of the factory for cover. Our remaining Arty is the GWE 100. And I suspect that he's got the 21cm gun, has he? Yes, he has got the 21cm. He's got a long reload. That poor Progetto's only got 4 hit points left. He won't last very long if they come around the corner. There's 6 on the enemy team. They've got 3 Arty, 3 mediums. If we look at the mediums, we've got an Object 140, a Progetto 65, and an Object 430. Did I say that correctly? Object 140, Object 430, and a Progetto 65. Arty's, well, they've got a Conqueror gun carriage, a 212A, and an M53, M55. Now, all the Arty are going to be focused on this corner because they certainly know people are over here. They just don't know precisely where. Okay, the Leopard's moving up. He's gone down into the ditch for cover using the ridge line. Oh, there's the Object 430. Pulling back to use the bush mechanic. Fired around in. Got a critical hit. I think we tracked him. He's fired in this direction. Got stunned by the Arty. Moving forward. Just check. And we've got no shot. Leopard's trying to look. There's the Object 140. The GWE 100's been taken out by the 430. So there's just 3 left on our team now against 6. So it's 2-1. And we just lost the Leopard prototype as well. Went down to their M53, M55. So 2 left now. Just that Progetto with very low hit points in that little corner. He'll get discovered and taken out the moment they come round. We fire at the Object 140 and he's going in to try and hit the Progetto. And we get a kill. But the enemy now knows where the Progetto is and the 430 takes him out. So it's now 5 versus 1. This is really exciting because you know the enemy has to come in this direction. There's the 212A. Decided to cap. Try and put pressure on us. He's gone down. It looks like he was actually set on fire. And there goes the Object 430. That's a Top Gun. That means there's 3 enemies remaining. There's the Progetto 65. He's in the cap area, hiding behind the Hetzer hulls. He's using them for cover. He knows we've got to come down and reset, but he's got very low hit points. And the moment we try to come down, he will probably have a go at us. But remember, the other 2 members of his team are Artys, the Conqueror gun carriage and the M53, M55. So the moment he spots us, they're going to be firing in our direction. Now, it's all a matter of, can he see us? And what you can see TeaDrunk's trying to do is get around the outside to get into a position so he can shoot at the Progetto. Can he get a shot? No, it ricocheted off. He might want to load a HE round instead, but no, he's going with what he's got. He's got 30 seconds left before the cap is complete. But I think the Progetto now knows that he's changed position after that ricochet. 16 seconds left. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Go for it. Yes, he gets him. That's the last medium tank on the enemy team. He seeks some cover behind these wrecks or these hulls. Arty's more than likely going to try. If he knows where he is. Well, he did see a sixth sense alarm go off, but they haven't fired, and I think that's because the factory was in the way, and I did hear an explosion behind us, so I suspect they did fire, or one of them did, and now he's going to find them. Now, chances are one of them is going to be in the southwest corner. But they won't necessarily both be in that corner. There's the Conqueror gun carriage. He's on the move. And he's wiped out with 1 shot. That's a high caliber. And now a Radley Walters, I believe. Yes, he's got 8 kills. And Pascucci's. Because he's already killed the 212A. If he gets the next one, he gets the Dumitru's. And he gets the Kolobanov. And there he is. The M53, M55 dials in. Misses. Oh my gum. Load the HE. And he does it. That's it. That's a victory. Kolobanov, Dumitru's, Radley Walters, high caliber, Top Gun. You name it. He got it. What a game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for TeaDrunk in the M46 Patton. He managed to get out of the minor medals an arsonist, a duelist, a fire effect and a bruiser medal for getting at least 10 critical hits in that game. Well, at least 5. He got 10. And he also picked up a Lehvaslaiho's medal for taking out 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a medium tank, and they had to be at least 1 tier higher. He got a Dumitru's medal. He killed 3 enemy Arty, the 212A, the Conqueror gun carriage, and finally the M53, M55. He got a Radley Walters medal. He killed more than 8 of the enemy. In fact, he only needed to kill 8 to get the Radleys, but he killed 9 of the enemy in that game. He got a Kolobanovs. He stood alone against 5 of the enemy and killed them all and won the game. And he got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle and a Top Gun as well for getting at least 6 kills. His win rate for that game was 8,638. That was one hell of a game. Well done, TeaDrunk. So let's have a look at team score. There you go, top of the table. Only 4,763 hit points of damage. The next high scorer was, in fact, the Emil 2, managed 3,666. And after that, it was the Progetto 65 on his team with 3,375. That was a very brave guy, sat in that corner, acting as a spotter for some of the time. He had so low hit points, he couldn't come out of that corner, because if he did, the moment he did, he'd be slotted straight away, no problem. But it was a very brave move by him, and the Leopard prototype as well. Stinky Camper, he did a good job during that game. When it came to kills though, look at that, 9 kills. The next highest player, the Emil 2, only had 4. The Object 430 had 3. The Progetto 65 and Object 140, they had 2 apiece. Nobody else on his team managed to get above 1 kill. That's amazing. He really did carry the stupids in that game. When it came to base XP, yeah, look at this, 1,351 base experience points. 904 went to the Object 257, 779 went to the Progetto 65. The highest score on the enemy team was that Emil 2 with 703, and of course he didn't see the Emil 2 because I think other people managed to finish him off before we got around to that stage of the game. But let's have a look at the detail report now and see exactly what happened. 25 shots fired, 22 direct hits, 16 penetrations, damage of 4,763 hit points, of which 4,485 were up more than 300 meters. Sitting up there on that hill really did make him work his game at long range. But you can see the accuracy of that gun. It is very, very good. And obviously, it does seem to have a very good DPM. He received 4 hits from the enemy. I'm afraid 3 of them were penetrations, 1 non-penetration. They all came around about the same time and almost together. And for a second, I thought he was going to get wiped out while he was sitting up there on the hill, but he managed to save the day. Used the bush mechanic and it worked very beautifully. 390 hit points of damage blocked, 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 10 enemy vehicles damaged and 9 killed. And on a premium count, he earned 58,649 credits from the game. And after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he actually made a loss of 57,996 credits. But he won't worry about all that APCR that he had to expend, mainly because he did earn the result. He got 45 bonds for that for that battle, for the awards. And he also picked up 2,026 XP. There was no multipliers, so that's all he managed to take away. But what a hell of a game. He really did work that tank. And it was a fantastic demonstration of how you can play when you're at a disadvantage. 5-1, and he still took them all down. In fact, it was, for him, I suppose, it was all about making sure you get rid of those mediums first and then deal with the Arty afterwards. But yeah, that was a great game. Going around the outside, using the maximum view range to attack that Kappa and take him out of the game, and then quickly deal with the Arty afterwards. So yeah, if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification button. You wouldn't want to miss another replay like this. And I can tell you we've got more like this coming because I've got them all lined up, ready to do. So stay tuned to this channel and you'll see more really ace great games. Thanks for watching.